Hey guys, today is kind of a bittersweet video. I've been kind of thinking about this for a long time, and I finally went ahead and did it. It's all out. When we found Cynthia's babies, I got 2 of them. I was able to get 2 of them. Tammy was able to get 2 of them. Crystal got 2. And then the other 2 ladies each got 1. And, you know, since I've come to the realization that I actually had 3 CC babies, I started feeling guilty. That, you know, I felt like I was hogging them. And I know in reality that's not what it is, but it's just how I felt. And I've literally been going back and forth for a few months about this, and tonight I kind of pulled the trigger finally. I offered Cynthia's Caitlyn to sell her to Kim. Kim is on YouTube. Kim has a channel, but she doesn't make videos for her channel. And she's a dear friend of mine. It's Kim from the UK. And I believe she found my channel either around the time we found the Cynthia babies or just after. Or maybe it was before. I honestly don't remember how long I've been talking to Kim because it's been quite a while. And Jack, you need to move those later. You can be in there. There you go. Good boy. But Kim didn't get any of the Cynthia babies, but, you know, through Crystal's stories about Cynthia, my stories about Cynthia, and I believe she went back on Crystal's channel and watched some of the videos that Cynthia is actually in, as well as she's purchased from Crystal and myself both some of Cynthia's clothing for her babies. And I know she treasures them, and even though she herself didn't get to meet Cynthia online or meet Cynthia in person, I agree with her when she thinks when she says her and Cynthia would have been really good, or would have been friends. I agree 1000%. I believe they both would have hit it on perfectly. They would have been great friends. And being that Kim didn't get a Cynthia baby, I finally was like, you know what? It's time. It's time to let Caitlyn go. And so I know she will be going to a great house where she's going to be loved, she's going to be displayed. And I know anytime that Kim looks at her, she'll be reminded of Cynthia, just like I'm reminded of Cynthia every time I look at Yokito or Cayenne. And when I had still when I have Caitlyn, I remember Cynthia. But like I said, I've been thinking about this a while, and it just kept going back to offering her to Kim. So Kim and I were discussing it tonight, and she is beyond ecstatic to have Caitlyn come live at her house. I'm hoping to get her shipped off tomorrow, and if this package takes like last package, it was like about a week before she got her. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be beating, or at least not necessarily beating the holiday rush, but so it doesn't get caught up in the holiday rush and takes extra time. But Kim also bought some other stuff for me. She bought a few of the Real Care outfits, a pair of the Real Care pants. So all of it's going to be sent at once to her. And I was going to make the video showing packing up Caitlyn. So this is a Real Care outfit, a complete outfit. And what I just put in there, and I think it just fell down. Yeah. Let me get it back up right here. There is a purple little heart barrette with a pink butterfly. Probably can't really see it too well. That was actually in Caitlyn's wig when I got her. So I was going to send that on to Kim. Baby's first toupee will be sent along. We had to laugh about that because Cynthia's like, or not Cynthia, Kim was like, I'm so glad you took the wig off of her. And I go, well, the wig's coming with her. And she's like, oh, please keep it. She's like, no, really, I'm kidding you. She goes, I know it'll never go back on her, but just knowing that Cynthia had put it on her and then we still keep it with her is what it more so is. And then she also bought a blue Real Care outfit. And then she had a Real Care top. And I actually had one extra set of pants. So she bought the pants. And I'm going to be throwing a few other little goodies in the box. This outfit is a Faded Glory 0 to 3 months. And it says this is my little black dress. And it's coming with these Gerber Baby, it says 3 to 6 months, pink and white striped pants to go with that. Because in the dress, or in the lettering, dress and little are the same color, pink. So I'm going to send that outfit. She'll also be getting this diaper. And I wrote the CS on it just because to remind, so for myself, I knew which diapers were Cynthia's to make them, like I said, so I knew which ones came from Cynthia because I had a bunch that hadn't come from Cynthia. So she will be getting a diaper that came from Cynthia to go with Caitlyn. And this outfit, which is Cynthia outfit, it's one, honestly, I don't remember what outfit Caitlyn came in because they were in the box that I had all of the stuff in. I have pretty much all my Cynthia clothes packed in this box. And this was one of them in there, so I thought this one that Kim would like this one. It's got a little hanger to go with it. And it's a white bib that has like the American flag that says love on it. And then the onesie is just white, and then it's got the red and blue stripes around it. So at first I was like, you know what, I'm going to put that on Caitlyn, and excuse my feet. I know a lot of people have a thing against feet, and I have a thing against socks. But, so I am going to put this on Caitlyn, but I don't like shipping out babies. I mean, even though I wrap them in like a blanket, I don't like shipping out babies without putting like a full body outfit on them or like a sleeper. So I do have a sleeper over here that I will be putting on her. And it came out of that box, so I think it might have been a Cynthia thing. I don't know. I don't know if it just got thrown in that box. To tell you the truth, guys, my memory's horrible lately, so I don't know if it was a sleeper that got thrown in the box. I don't know if it was a Cynthia because I don't really remember it being a Cynthia sleeper. But who knows? Crystal and I were talking about something the other night, and both of us were like, you know, we've got such horrible memories that we were laughing at ourselves. We were trying to remember something and neither of us could remember it. But we knew it was important. And then this is the sleeper that I'm going to put on her. It is size, it's a Child of Mine Carter's 0 to 3 month. And yes, it is a Halloween sleeper. It's got a big pumpkin on it. And it's white with yellow stripes. But it's really thick. And it's really warm. And she'll be traveling in the winter. So, even though I'm shipping from Texas, everything goes up to Chicago for customs, and then it gets sent over to, I believe, I think from Chicago it gets sent to the UK. That's how everything else has been going for tracking. But I know in the UK, Kim said it's been pretty cold lately. Oh, and I also included the Cynthia, or the crystal bracelet that made it so that we knew that her babies were Cynthia's. But I wanted to send her off in something warm. Keep her warm while she's in her travels. And this is a little bit big, so I can pull the sleeves back over her hands. I can get it to pull back. There we go. But it'll be cozy to keep her warm. And I'm also sending Kim this really cute blanket. It is a white muslin blanket, and I think these are reindeer on them. They're either deer or reindeer. I haven't quite figured that out. But they are something of the woodland creature sort, and then there's like a tree on there. I don't know if you can see that, 'cause this purple is kind of a hard purple to see. But I'm gonna wrap Caitlyn up in that. And yes, I'm reusing the box Crystal sent my baby in. This is such a great idea, Crystal. I have never seen this, but it is a fantastic idea. For those that didn't know or didn't watch my box opening video from Crystal, I was trying to pull the baby out, and I'm like, it's stuck on something, and then I realized she was tied down to the box. Well, Crystal put a little slit in the bottom, 2 little slits in the bottom, and ran the ribbon through to tie her into the box. I'm like, I have never seen that. And it's a freaking good idea. I really love that idea. Because it makes it so baby doesn't bounce around in the box. Yeah, let's see. Let's get her little tucked in. I am not a good swaddler. I was the mother that bought the swaddle blankets that you velcroed onto your kid, because I could not swaddle to save my life. I went through the parenting class, and they're trying to teach us how to swaddle, and my baby looked horrible, and I'm just like, I started laughing, and the instructor's like, this isn't funny. You need to learn how to swaddle your baby. Babies like to be swaddled. And I'm like, yeah, I know babies like to be swaddled, but I also know that I am not good in this talent, and I purchased the swaddle blankets. So we had like a bunch of summer infant swaddle blankets for my son when he was born. And then actually, while he was in the NICU, they introduced us into the Halo blankets. And he had got one for one of his showers. And I kept it. Well, obviously from the shower. But being he used them in the NICU, he actually got really used to those ones, so we actually went and purchased a whole bunch more, and that was like right when they started coming out, so they were hard to find. We literally had to go and purchase them through the hospital. Our hospital has, the hospital that my kids were born at has like the safety, it's one of the sections is safe kids, and they do like the car seat checks and like kids wearing helmets with bikes and such like that, and like safety things for your house, like smoke detectors, fire extinguishers. They sell them all at cost. But they also had a bunch of these swaddle blankets, or Halo blankets for sale. So we went there and bought a bunch of them. Oh, I forgot to put the bib on her. I'll slip this on her like that. And roll these over. I'm trying to tuck her in and put it down here. And baby's first toupee over on her face. I just have to chuckle about that. I am going to put her diaper in with her outfit. And like I said, here's a, hopefully, I dropped it. Here's the little barrette that I was talking about. This was in her hair when I got her. So I am going to send that along to Kim with her original Neonate diaper. So it just, like I said, it's bittersweet. I know I can always get another Caucasian or white baby girl. They're pretty easy to find compared to some of the other babies. So that's kind of why I went with Caitlyn to sell. I don't feel right selling Kyanna because that was a gift to my daughter. So that one, while she is in my collection currently, my daughter never played with her, to tell you the truth. But Cynthia gifted her to my daughter. So that one is my daughter's in truth. So I could not sell that one because it's not mine to sell. And the old style Japanese heads are very hard to find. As well as Kim already has a Japanese boy. But him I'm actually kind of attached to. And like I said, even though I know this is a Cynthia baby, Caitlyn I couldn't bond with. I'm not so keen on the Caucasian babies. And like I said, you can see I used crystals. You can see the Canada Post things still on it that have the customs from it. But I got the baby boxed up. She has nice and secure in here. And she will start her hopefully not so long journey to Miss Kim in the UK. And I hope you enjoyed this saying goodbye to Caitlyn video. And I will see you all later. Bye.